Pennsylvania, and today we are going to tour one of my favorite places of all time, Hershey's Chocolate World and the park. As you can see, I got my Kit Kat outfit on me. So let's go on the tour, shall we? As you can see here, we start off with Hershey's Chocolate World here, one of my most favorite places. As soon as you step inside here, it's almost as if you're in chocolate heaven, if I say so myself. There are so many activities to choose from create your own candy bar, which is one of my favorite activities to do. The tour ride, which includes a free sample at the end, can't go wrong with that. And as you can see over here, right there is the Hershey awning. This is where people line up to do the historical trolley tour. But at this time during the summer months, they have two choices for trolley tours: the historical trolley tour, which lasts an hour and 15 minutes, or the summer family trolley, which lasts 45 minutes or so. For the summer family trolley, they have like they had to have like a sing along and different characters act. So it's almost like a show if you go on that tour. As opposed to the historical trolley tour, you actually get to learn about the history of Milton, how it all started. You have a tour guide with you, and he will give you samples to try along the way. Now let's walk alongside here. And there's actually someone who I know there. Her name is Kiat. She's now doing the announcement for one of the trolley tours about to happen very soon. It seems like one, if not both, the trolleys are out right now. So hopefully they will be back shortly. As you can see, it is definitely a beautiful day here. Not as hot as it was the past several days. And as you can see, it's a Saturday, and it always gets very busy because normally around this time, as the summer approaches, there will usually be a concert that everyone gets so excited about. So yeah, and if that noise you hear, that's actually one of the I can't tell who it is, but it looks like some of the workers that's doing an assignment right now. There's the f- this area you see here. This is where the tram drops off. The tram drops people off and picks them up and takes them back to their parking lot. Because sometimes, as you know, the parking lots tend to get full very easily, and then after a while, you can't find a place to park, right? So that's why the tram gets really get so that's why the tram is very useful. As we step closer to the entrance of Chocolate World, you can see a wall of many activities to choose from. First we will start with this here, which happens to be one of my top favorite attractions to do if you're inside Chocolate World. This is called Create Your Own Candy Bar, which lasts about 45 minutes or so. You get to you get to choose your own chocolate base. You get to design your own wrapper, and then once you get inside the factory, you actually get to see your whole candy bar being created, and you get to drop in and you get to drop the inclusions on top, whether it's semi chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, pretzel bits, anything you can imagine. So it it is definitely something to plan if you are in the area and looking for an activity to do during your visit here. This one you see here is called Reese's Stuff Your Cup, and I must say that that cup you see right there is actually the largest one ever made. That's actually 1 pound of peanut butter right there. I'm not joking. That's actually 1 pound of peanut butter, and you actually get to choose four inclusions. So that's definitely something to plan too. Oh, and as you can see, one of my trolleys has officially returned from one of the tours. I can't tell which one is which, so it's either the historical trolley or the summer family. Hey, Mike. Oh, that's actually someone whom I've known and seen before in the past. He's actually one of the motorman that actually drives the trolley. I guess this one you see here, this is where the summer family trolley will happen, or the one you see down there, number 5. That's at that's actually another trolley, and that happens to be doing either the during the historical trolley tour, yes, or the summer family. I can't, like I said before, I can't tell which one they're doing what, but practically during the summer months, this is what you will see when you make your visit here. The Hershey trolley works are very cool, aren't they? It's actually one of my favorite things to do. And as you can see, some tours are already sold out because it is a Saturday, as you know. One of my favorite trolleys here are 4, 5, 7, and 9. E- Nine Number 9 is not here at the moment, but as you know, number 9 is one of their newer trolleys that actually went into service. I can't remember if it went into service last year or this year. So, but it is kind of cool. And not only that, it's really cool because number 9 has something that most trolleys do not have, and that's actually a bell. Which is actually very cool to see. I only got it on my camera, so I don't I don't see it right now. And up there, as you know, is the famous characters right there. And right now, this is one of the trolley tours now ready for boarding. Like I said before, I'm not sure if it's one of the historical trolley tours or the summer family. Up, I see one of the white packets right there, so I can definitely imagine that this is probably a summer family trolley. And again, it takes once the trolley leaves here, it'll take about 45 minutes in total. And there are two actors that come on board, so it's kind of like a show almost. And it's really cool, and some of the actors are actually very hilarious, and some of the people who ride it really enjoy doing it, and even me, if I say so myself. And there, right there, you see, going back to the parking lot, as I mentioned before, that's actually one of the trams that drops people off here, and then it picks up people at the parking lot wherever they park. So with that being said, why don't we take a walk inside Chocolate World, shall we? Now that everyone has boarded, why don't we, for all of you watching live at home right now and are interested in what the trolley looks like, why don't we take a closer look at what it looks like, shall we? There you are. One of the trolley works is there, and it happens to be number 4. And as you can see, trolley number 5 has already left the depot there, and it's off once again doing another tour. Earlier this morning, they had a new summer event called Breakfast with Her and his friends. I personally myself happened to be there one time, and as you can see in here, one of my most favorite attractions to do, as I mentioned before. This is as close as I can get. This is as close as I can get, folks. For any of you are wondering of how Create Your Own Candy Bar works, this is it. This is it. This is exactly how it works. See how there's different. See how there's different base bars in there, and right over there, you see those are the inclusion machines. Whenever you choose a certain inclusion for your candy bar, your name will come up on the display here, and whichever inclusion you choose will pour onto your candy bar. It is actually quite amazing, if I say so myself. And if I'll zoom in on here so you guys can see. Not sure how clear I could get for you all. That right. Those right there are all the base bars which you can choose for your own candy bar. So now with that being said, why don't we take another look over on this side, shall we? That you see right there is actually known as the cooling tunnel. Once all the chocolate bars go in the enrober, which actually enrobes the bar in chocolate, it is sent right here to the cooling tunnel. The machinery is always amazing here. And once you get to the very end of Create Your Own Candy Bar, I don't know if you can see it here, but there we go. At least some of you watching at home can see some of it. That's actually known as the cartoner. And there are three staff members, including higher up employees who work back there. They make sure all the machines are working properly and everything is in good working condition. And I also forgot to mention here that you can actually design your own wrapper here, as I mentioned before. Well, that was as close as I could get, or maybe if I get another view over here, maybe you folks might be able to see how this thing works. Ah, here's something else. Now, n- now all these bars you see here, those have actually exited the bar. Those have actually exited the bar display. They're now on the bar arrival. And there's that conveyor belt that works. And once that happens, they go on onto this little machine here, and that's where all the candy and that's where all the candy bars are all wrapped up. So again, as I say to you folks, that is actually that is actually quite impressive if I say so myself.
Do you think Mr. Hershey would be upset to hear
It is really impressive how one man Milton himself started everything. Now let's go inside Chocolate World, shall we? Welcome to the inside of Chocolate World, folks. As I said before, once you step inside here, you are definitely in chocolate heaven, if I say so myself. And as you can see, there are some people who I know there who are already working. And this is home of the Great American Chocolate Bar. That up there, you see there where all those people are going. That is actually that's actually the way you go to hop on the factory tour ride, which lasts about a half an hour. And then upon your exit, one of the employees gives you a free sample to enjoy. That's why my family and I always enjoy that ride because you can do the toll rides as many times as you want when you visit here. That over here you see is the ticketing. This is where you can reserve your this is where you can reserve your tickets here. Sometimes sometimes it is a little cheaper to reserve like a ticket bundle because once you do that, it includes some activities. I can in case you're wondering what's going on today, I can zoom in here for you all. Oh, it looks like the Great Candy Expedition is starting just about now, 3:10. So so the so as you can see, people are now lining up to do the 3:10 Great Candy e Expedition, which is another favorite activity of mine because because I've been growing up with trains all my life, and this is actually a cinematic train adventure. It is sadly the train is not real. It's actually virtual, and and the engineer and guide her name is Ginny, and she takes you to 3 Hershey sweet stops. But first, before anyone can but before anyone can hop aboard the Hershey Land Express, they have to listen to the onboarding announcement, as you can see right in there. Zooming on here for you all, right there. This this you see here is actually one of their newer items here. Normally they have the sea salt caramels, but now they have the dark chocolate caramels now, which is actually quite cool. They're also new too. If you see here.
you can only get them. Yep, they're exclusive. They're brand new.
Oh, thank you.
They are brand new.
Thank you very much. Yep, here is one of the employees giving out samples to you all. As you can see, I got mine. As you can see, I got mine here. Now let's see. Oh, I didn't get to show you all the famous bell here. This is actually quite impressive for all those who did on this. As part of the 250th anniversary of our country, a famous artist here. As you can see, it's got all the different characters that made the Hershey company possible. It's also the Hershey Industrial School. That's actually Catherine Hershey, but most people called her Kitty because, as you know, Milton and Catherine married in the year 1898. So Milton was very happy to have her in her life. Now let's walk on over here because there's tons of activities to do here. Up there, as I mentioned, it's called Reese's Stuff Your Cup. And as you can see, it's right across from the Create Your Own Candy bar there. That definitely smells like peanut butter, doesn't it? And here is how you can stuff your own Reese's cup right here. And it definitely goes away very fast. And you get to mix in four of your favorites for anyone you get to choose. And there it is. Nice fresh peanut butter from the factory. Oh, someone actually stuffed their own cup. So there's actually a sale going on right now. That little area you see up there, that's actually a small private area reserved for birthday parties only. So for anyone who is celebrating a birthday here, it can go up in that little area there, up the stairs, and then right into that area there where a lot of fun activities await. Right now, they're doing the 3:15 create your own candy bar there, and there's some people already lined up and ready to go. And here's oh, I also forgot to mention here, this right here is the character meet and greet schedule. All the times here you see, this is when the different characters get to meet and greet guests. You can usually find those in the food hall area, which I'll be showing you all now. For those of you who like Reese's and Oreo at the same time, this 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 is it right here. They also got snack size cups. They also now have the cookies there too. Now here is where is the largest candy store you'll ever find around here. These are actually quite good, if I say so myself. These are two half-pound cups. It is a lot of peanut butter and chocolate, isn't it? Here's some more Reese's cups over here. They've also for new this year, they added a brand new flavor to their Reese's. It's called Reese's Marshmallow. And also back last year, they had a competition for the Reese's PB&J between strawberry and grape. Well, apparently the winner of that contest came out to be, you guessed it, strawberry. This is also one of their popular cups here. We got caramel here. We've also got chocolate lava too, which is peanut butter and chocolate, and also has a cream chocolate filling inside. Oh, here happens to be one of my favorites of all time for Reese's, the Reese's Fast Break. Also, we have Nut Rages here. Right over there is a cart there, and that's actually for the employees who are working on retail. So, and as you can see here, there's like a whole lot a whole lot more there. Quite quite amazing. Quite amazing, actually. They got they got cookies and mint, birthday cake, strawberries and cream. Oh, and salted caramel too. So it definitely is quite amazing there. Now I introduce you to the food hall. Here is where you will find plenty of goodies to choose from. Whether you're craving a pizza or a pulled pork and brisket or even just a small dessert, the food hall has it all. There you see here is the jungle. That over there you see here is the photo booth. This is where guests would pick up their own photos from the from this character spot area where the food hall is. Just earlier today, as I said before, they had the breakfast with Hirsch and his friends that went from 7:30 to 9 a.m. this morning, which was actually quite good. No, right there in the distance there is where they serve different milkshakes and ice cream flights. S- So with that being said, you actually get to choose different many milkshake flavors as well as these the ice cream the ice cream sundaes, which actually, oh, they're actually right over there. And here are the different milkshake flavors which you can choose from. They also have seasonal too, like the Reese's Oreo, the espresso, the Twizzlers, and the cotton candy. I introduce you to the 1 pound bar. Sometimes some people like to put things in the wrong place, so I tend to lend them a hand by putting things back on the right shelf. So now let's put this right here. Now we are at the Hershey character spot. This is where all the different characters come out here to greet guests. Around Valentine's Day, you will see everyone's favorites Peanuts character Snoopy around here. During Easter time, you will see the Reester Bunny hopping through here. And not only that, you actually get to have breakfast with him too. So that's definitely something to look forward to for next year, since it already happened. To celebrate America's 250th anniversary, they actually came out with they have like a red, white, and blue wrapper. Quite impressive, isn't it? Oh, and there's cookies and cream too.
Robin. You were going around that way. I didn't want to. Oh, my sweet. Oh, I think this is a small.
And there are some people about to leave the factory tour ride because they already got samples up there, which you can't see because of that wall there. There in the distance is the amazing candy machine, which you actually get to create your own perfect candy mix. They got lots of chocolates to choose from.
I don't know.
And for all you Pokemon fans out there, this is these are some of the characters that are on here. I've actually happened to enjoy watching Pokemon myself growing up because that definitely was a very fun show back then. So as you can see, we got different characters like Squirtle, for example. We got Pi- Pikachu, which was the very first Pokemon that 10-year-old Ash Ketchum started on his journey with. We've also got Eevee here, Bulbasaur, Charizard, Mewtwo, and here's Jigglypuff. Whenever that character sings, he puts everyone to sleep, and then, funny enough, that character takes a marker and he writes different designs all over everyone's face. I'm sure you guys have probably watched that on TV when you were growing up. This over here is all the different boxes you can choose from. Definitely is quite a collection, eh? Here's the pricing range of how much the boxes cost. They also have some deals as well.
I go over here and check, but I don't find anything. Thanks. What's this? You guys want to go?
Ah, now here comes one of my favorites here. These are assorted bars, the standard size. And one of my favorite things to do with this one is that I like to spin it around. Sometimes I'll spin it right, and sometimes I'll spin it left. It has the same chocolates, but they're all on different shelves here. Surprisingly enough, these are also the same Hershey bars that everyone gets when 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 they are done with the historical trolley tour. Some tour guides who I know will do that along with some other chocolates. Still trying to stock up for Halloween. This is the special dark. I'll put this right where it goes. And funny enough, it looks like someone took. It feels like someone took a bite out of this cup, but I don't think it could be from a person's mouth. I think it's just meant to look like that. They've also have different flavored nuggets here. Mhm. Oh, we also have a shelf which you guys haven't seen yet. This here dates back to 1973, which is the same year that Chocolate World first opened. So let's take a look. As you can see here, this is a photo of the of the characters that debuted way back in the 90s or early 2000s. Like I can't remember when they were here, but they are rewinding it back to the year that Chocolate World first opened. Here is a little TV here. It shows some commercials that date back to the old days. That doorway you see there is only is only for the employees and managers only. Because whenever a shelf needs replenishing, one of the employees will actually go back there and take one of those black I don't know what you call those, but it's kind of like black cards, and you put whatever product needs replenishing for each shelf, and then you go about from there. It definitely feels like you are a kid in a candy store, isn't it? That up there, which I can finally show you, is the entrance to the Hershey's chocolate tour ride. You go through here, and then you go up those stairs, and all the way around towards the towards the towards that area. But but the way but the way to the actual tour ride takes a little longer than that. So let's see if we can see some more stuff here. Yep, here's some more of the caramel scene here. There's the regular, the new dark, and they also have the toffee truffles. Well, it's half hour to 4, and it still is very busy here. With and I believe it's also a Saturday, which is very common, especially during the summer months. Now that the season is coming upon us. Oh, I also forgot to mention, folks. There's one more activity I haven't showed you yet. This you see here is the unwrapped, and you actually it's a half hour long, and it's almost like a class too. Um, those employees over there, they actually give you one of those bins that have different chocolates, and you have an instructor that tells you all about the different chocolates, and what other stuff she or he might say. And I know it's tempting to taste the chocolate at first, but but you can only do that when the instructor says so. So this is definitely something. So this is something fun to do if any of you are here visiting. And those bins right there is where all the different chocolates are stored. And towards the very end, there is one more surprise at the very bottom, and you guessed it, a Hershey's bar. So it's definitely a chocolate tasting journey. Yep, more and more people are already starting to go in and out. That over there is the actual booth for the trolley works. This is where all the employees take those small candy trays, and and they fill them with whatever chocolate needs replenishing for the next tour. As you can see, Kiara is actually right there. She's overlooking outside to see what's going on right now. But if I can get a close up of here, yep. If you can see right there, those are actually the caramels right there and the Hershey bars. Let's see if there's anything more to do outside. Now that we've left chocolate world, which is something I like to call chocolate heaven, we are now walking towards chocolate town now. This actually opened in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. That was definitely a sad time for everybody. I don't want to go into too much detail on that. But anyways, this is the roundabout where all the trams drop off people and pick them up to take them to their parked cars, as I mentioned earlier during this live stream. That building you see straight ahead in front of me is one of my favorites, called the Chocolatier. If you're ever looking for good food here, this is the place. Once you go inside and head upstairs, that's actually where the actual restaurant is, and they're well known for their over the top milkshakes, ranging from my all time favorite over the top Hershey's chocolate to Reese's peanut butter, and yes, cookies and cream. Here is the sign here where fun meets chocolate. That right there is the ticketing services. That is where you would redeem your season pass, or have any questions. And there is the entrance to the Hershey Park, and it's nicely decorated for America's 250th anniversary, isn't it? Well, I do have my season pass, and I I may be going in the park today to show you all, but I do have some other business to attend, so I may show you folks in another live stream. So why don't we head on over to the inside of the Hershey Supply Co. Welcome to the Hershey Supply Co. Here Here you will find many different Her- Hershey merchandise and apparel here, ranging from mugs to shirts to hats, and of course, chocolate as well. And as you can see, for those people who have entered the park, they have to come in here to exit and then head on out those doors. Quite interesting, isn't it? Ah, now we have some even more chocolates over here, just like as we saw in Chocolate World. But sometimes you might find a chocolate you're looking for in here as opposed to Chocolate World, since one place might not have it, like Mounds down there, Payday, Reese Sticks. They also have magnets over here, ranging from the new ride that debuted either this year or last year, the Twizzlers Twisted Gravity, which is which is which is the tallest scream and swing. At first, I've seen it many times, and it starts off slow. Then, as time goes on, it goes way, way up. So you're like 137 feet in the air. Here are some pillows here. Here are some character plushes. I'll have one of them say hi for those who are or who are watching live at home. Oh, there there's more inside Hershey Supply Co. here. That up there you see is the sweetery. This is where people can come and choose from different fudge to different cookies to cupcakes and anything you can imagine. They're actually quite good. That over there to the side of the sweetery is the Milton's Ice Cream Parlor. Let me see if I can get a little close up here for you all. This is Milton's Ice Cream Parlor. That was also part of Chocolate Town when they opened. They have different ice cream flavors there. They've also they're also known for selling food here too, like ranging from burgers to fries and anything else you can imagine. There's seating area in there too, and as you head up the stairs where those people are going, that is the way to the chocolatier restaurant up there. I also noticed that there was some more chocolate over here to choose from, which I will get to now for you all. And here we are, folks. There are so many giant sized bars, aren't there? Over there is Hershey Nuggets here, and also some Hershey Special Dark miniatures, which are actually my favorites. Even all miniatures are my favorites. That right there you see is known as the carousel there, and that's where everyone comes in as they exit the park. Some more magnets on this side. For people who can't walk up the stairs that much and still want to go to Chocolatier, there's an elevator there that actually takes you to the second floor of the restaurant. Oh, did you also know, folks, that this wheel up here spins slowly every time? It is quite impressive. And these lights over here in the middle, they change to a different color every time. Right now it's blue. Oh, now it changed to, I believe a pink or a red. I can't tell. Now it changed to a multicolor now. As we walk out of Hershey Supply Co., there is definitely a nice breeze out here, and there's already some people exiting the park already. Since I assume they probably got here when it at opening time. Yep, and you can see there's Chocolate World there up ahead. Oh, I also forgot to mention, if you're ever hungry and looking for a snack, there is a small food stand here. They serve they serve pretzels and even popcorn here. The place is called Chocolate Town Treats. That popcorn sure smells good. And for people who have trouble walking far, they can rent these scooters for a day, and it'll take them around the park, and it'll take them around the park and and whatever they want to go. Yep. And as you can see, there are even more people about to go in the park. So upon your arrival in there, most guests will have most guests will have to be will have to be screened. So that's how it is. Yep. There's already security telling folks to go in that lane there, because lane 7, 8, 9, and 10 are closed off. So now they have to go. There's only one lane open, so they'll have to go in lane 4 right now. And over the past several weeks, there have been field trips and school trips here. So sometimes, no matter what day you can go, it can get busy. So it's always best to plan ahead. Well, folks, I certainly hope you have enjoyed this live stream of our walkthrough tour of Hershey's Chocolate World and Hershey Park. It, this is definitely a happy place, and some things can sell out here, so it's always best to plan ahead during your visit, as some things tend to sell out, especially during the peak summer months. I certainly hope you all will enjoy this live stream, and I'll see you all on the next one. Until next time, this is Nicholas signing off.